Alright, hello everybody! For those of you just tuning in, we're about to do a 3v5 on the map Fortress between me and the viewers. I'm going to be playing as the Teutons civ this game, since this is the civ that you guys have voted for me to play in the Twitch chat, and you guys want me to play some Fortress. Now, this isn't actually Regicide Fortress, this is actually just Fortress, so... yeah, no fancy kings or any of that mumbo-jumbo. Yeah, let's do this. This is going to be a lot of fun. Now, of course, this is... couple people's first game actually against me on stream, so I'm going to try and not destroy these guys. Try and attack the players who are a little bit more experienced. Now, Fortress is a very interesting map in that, well, on the Forgotten expansion pack to Aoe2 HD, there's no water. Well, sorry, there's water, but there's no fish in the water, which is unfortunate. Normally, there's like little puddles of water around the edges of the map, and normally they have fish in them. Not this time. In fact, Fortress is unique in that you start with a bunch of farms, and you got berries, but no sheep, and your boar are usually in horrendous locations. So, yeah, you have 4 houses, which mine are in a relatively bad location, as they do block off this gate entirely, and yeah, you start with a bunch of watchtowers and a barracks. Not that the early barracks matters too much, because why would you rush when you have stone walls surrounding you? Interesting map, not a lot of trees either. Not gonna... I am in the pocket position, so I could definitely boom, but I'm gonna go for a little bit of somewhat earlier aggression, I think we'll see. Now, what I really am not a huge fan of is the desert version of this map, as, you know, every map has their own little sort of randomly selected versions of it. Yeah, because if you look at my wood line, I mean, this is, come on, this is nothing to write home about. Oh, man. Alright, this is where I'm putting my lumber camp. Change my mind. That's subpar at best. That's not the best, that's not where I would ideally want to put my lumber camp down. Oh my. And, I guess I'll put down a mill relatively soon, start working on those, forage bushes. It's always awkward because you start with 5 farms, and, you know, I'd really like to go on, I'd really like to put 6 villagers on food at the start, that way I can, yeah, sustain villager production. That's usually what you need, but I can't do that right now, so I'm gonna build a mill, now, but I always want to build a lumber camp first, usually. I don't really play Fortress outside of Regicide, so it's definitely a better build order than the one we've got here. Hello, the BZ. Welcome to the live stream. And of course, if you guys want to get in on this Aoe2 action, you want to play with or against me, or just hang out in the stream chat. We're very friendly, awesome community here. My thanks to you guys for keeping it all very chill. You know, you just head on over to my Twitch page, links in the video description if you're watching on YouTube, and yeah, you just find my stream schedule below on the Twitch page. Looks like Captain Dolphin's internet is just exploding rapidly, just, oh my god. Guys, don't use a bacon strip as an Ethernet cable. It tends not to work out that well. Bacon is delicious, but does not make for a good internet connection. Oh my. I might do another game after this. We'll see how long this one goes, but it can be difficult for me to, you know, keep up a level of enthusiasm throughout, you know, several games. Looks like my guy is just gonna have to path around this one tree. You know, if I'm gonna be honest, my map is... seen better maps. Let's see. I'm not gonna go for a Feudal Age Rush, Chewy. I would love to do something like that, even though I'm more of a defensive style player. And really the point of these matches is for me to, you know, first and foremost, they're supposed to be entertaining, but also if you're new to the game, they should be, you know, educational in some way, should help you guys learn a little bit of the basics and understand Aoe2 on a deeper level, even if I'm not necessarily playing perfectly. If you want to see that, then you should definitely watch my, like, War is Coming commentaries, or the commentaries I've done in expert games. I go for Feudal Age Rush here, except it's just frankly not wise. Okay, there's my 2 boars. Ew. Luring this is going to be just the worst, because I don't have access to that gate. Because we start with stone walls. Everyone starts with stone walls. I'm not quite sure if you're trolling or not, but if you're being serious, which is totally fine. With the stone walls here, going for some sort of Feudal Age Rush is going to be very ineffectual. You'll never be able to take down these stone walls. Even though this is the Forgotten, so the stone walls have less HP, until you hit the Castle Age, they're pretty darn weak. Like the Feudal Age units, like the Spearmen, you're just going to stab this and it's not going to take any damage. The only way to get through these walls would be with men-at-arms, and by the time you got through them, I mean, one, your opponent could just very, very easily just try and stop you with, you know, really like a watchtower or a couple archers, but assuming you actually get in, like, the men-at-arms, creating them, they cost food and gold, it's going to really slow down your early game. You're never going to get to the Castle Age, you know, anytime before next year. And what that means is that by the time you finally get through your opponent's walls, they're already going to be, like, huge. Yeah, they're going to be in the Imperial Age with, like, nuclear weapons and Death Stars and all sorts of just horrible things. Oh my god, luring these boars is just gonna suck. I guess I'll open my stone walls. I can always rebuild it later. I deleted that stone wall. You can walk through it. It's okay. It's okay. It's gonna be all right. Oh man, I'm gonna give this one a shot. You know, I noticed that the reception for my Wars Coming commentaries and my other miscellaneous expert stuff was really good. So you guys seem to really be enjoying that. It's something I'll try to work on. I also hear that there's quite a bit of demand for me to just cast replays that I get submitted. I don't know if you guys are willing to watch that, but I know it's helpful for the individual. I might end up doing something like that. Maybe I'll do a system where people submit me replays or something at some miscellaneous email address, and then I will like pick one a week, and then just cast that. God, there's like no good place with this gold mine in which it won't cause my villagers to path like idiots. I think this is the least bad one. Oh my. Alright, well, I'm gonna go a little bit into gold here. Lure said Vil. You know, actually, this boar lure is so far that this guy could have feasibly died. That's scary, considering he has loom. Wow. I hate luring boars on Fortress, it's hard. It's hard. Alright, I'll put another guy onto to gold. I'm gonna go for fast castle age, gonna figure this one out. And, yeah. As this whole... Here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna need to swarm with men at arms, so I'm just gonna die. Now the fun thing with Fortress is that, I mean, since you start with the barracks, I mean, maybe you go for a super drush, but I mean, unless your opponent deleted a hole in their walls and didn't patch it up like I did, then I don't anticipate that working. Maybe I need to lure the other boar right now, even though this one's at like 120 food, because he's dropping fast, and it's gonna take me 38 years to actually get this next boar here. Oh gosh. Fortress, it's a struggle. It's a struggle. Yeah, I might do something like that. In the meantime, right now, my current project is doing Pokemon Alpha Sapphire on Sundays. What the hell? I swear I built this mining camp, but I guess the guy who went to go build it decided to go fuck off and get high somewhere. Right now, my plan is to do Pokemon Alpha Sapphire. That's like the extra content that I'm doing right now. Because I said I'd do that for a while, and I'm really hyped about it. And I know that not everybody here is a fan of Pokemon anyway. I mean, you're all Aoe2 fans. Almost all of you are. I appreciate you watching it anyway. Come by on Sunday. Should be really fun and entertaining regardless, even if you're not a real big Pokemon guy. If I'm doing my job, hopefully watching the paint dry is entertaining on some level now. Yeah, it should be a lot of fun. I'll try and mix in some other stuff once I'm done with some homework, because I am still like a busy student. And in between like streaming Aoe2 as well, it takes up a lot of time. But I will do more expert games and whatnot. It's coming. And I don't know actually what strategy I'm doing in this specific game. I mean, I might just go... I would love to go for Teutonic Knights, but they're very rarely the answer. It's sad. I love Teutonic Knights, but they're... Teutonic Knights is not the kind of thing that you can just go for willy-nilly. You can't just wake up one morning and what the fuck? The villager pathing. You can't just wake up one morning and be like, I'm making Teutonic Knights today, because, frankly, they're pretty easy to counter, and... God, Jesus. I'm deleting this house. I know that seems bad, but I'm deleting this house because I need to access this wood. And I'm not putting a lumber camp here. We haven't been reduced to that level yet. Oh, jeez. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just pretty busy. Like, it's tricky enough for me to do the stream at 3 p.m. I mean, ideally, if I had my own way, I'd be streaming like way later. Just stream in the evening. But I do it for you guys because I know it's convenient for you. So. Yeah, more Wars Coming stuff's coming soon. Yeah, Axum Saw. So basically, if you subscribe to my Twitch page, you help support me. I guess it's one of the ways that you can show your appreciation, get back to me for all the work I do for you guys. Which I also, it helps me out a lot. I get half of that. It costs you $5 a month, though. But you don't have to renew the subscription if you don't want to. It ain't free, unfortunately. It's my way of, I guess, giving back to you guys for giving back to me. I realize that makes no sense at all, but... it's your way of showing appreciation for the work that I do for you, but instead of donating, like, if you subscribe to me, sure, I get less money, but I can also give you, like, other fancy privileges and give you all those stupid, emoticons and stuff. And if I get enough subs, I'll add more. It's weird. So it's my way of giving back to you for giving back to me because I'm giving back to you. What? I don't even. Oh man! All right, I'm gonna build a market and a blacksmith. I'm gonna go up to the castle age. Now I'm not gonna full boom this game. I don't really know what the plan is. I'm just kind of winging it. I really have no idea. If I make Teutonic Knights, I mean, I feel like I lose. I feel like I lose if I go Teutonic Knights. It's like one of the 7 deadly sins. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife, and thou shalt not make Teutonic Knights on Fortress run in the pockets. Don't do that. I mean, usually in the pocket position, meaning that you are, of course, surrounded by your teammates, you're not adjacent to an enemy. You usually see players going for, like, Knights, or if you're Huns, you might go for Cav Archers. Why? Well, because they're mobile. You're able to reinforce your flanks a lot faster. And, well, that's fine and dandy, except, what are Teutonic Knights not? Mobile. They're not. They're so slow. They're like the worst thing you can make as a pocket. I would probably just quit the game if I saw my pocket in a high-rated game, like, in a high-rated, like, ranked game, just going for Teutonic Knights. By the time he gets to my base, everybody on the enemy team is going to be in the Atomic Age, just making nothing but Star Destroyers. It's going to be the worst. Yeah, though, I'm going to update that after the stream, so thank you for your patience in that regard. I mean, yeah, I guess I'll make some Teutonic Knights. Law doesn't seem to be the most experienced player. I guess Law is quite new to Aoe2. This is fantastic, as I'm going to prey on Law's teammates. We're going to send some Teutonic Knights their way. Put down a couple TCs. I'm going to go for like a... It's not a Teutonic Knight rush, because you can't rush with Teutonic Knights. I just want to get that out there. You literally can't rush with Teutonic Knights. Not even the Viper can rush with Teutonic Knights. If he does do that in response to this video, then I will eat my words. You can't rush with Teutonic Knights, guys. It doesn't work that way. So I'm going to, like, build up an economy a bit, and then maybe around 25 minutes I'll start sending Teutonic Knights towards one of the higher score guys. But I'm getting shit on. Maybe I'll go Knights. But I can't get through the walls with Knights either. Teuton's not the best on Fortress, I'm going to be honest. You'll usually see that civs like Chinese, Mayan, Spanish are really good on Fortress because they have unique units. They can spam from the castle, and usually Fortress is played on Regicide, so you start with the castle. And yeah, you just spam those because they're ranged units, and they're either very mobile and ranged, or they're just ranged and good in general, whereas, I mean, what can I say about the Teutonic Knights? They don't die. I mean, is that really the slogan you want to hear? Well, they're tanky. They kill whatever they get up to. Ooh, this is a good spot for a TC. Ooh. They kill whatever they are able to get up to, but besides that, not so much. I'll put down 2 TCs. And maybe I get us some Knights and stuff. I mean, the thing with Knights is that even though it's really hard to get through the stone walls, you don't necessarily have to get through them to win the game. On a Fortress, you can definitely go Knights, plumed archers or whatever, and just raid your opponent's, external villagers. Oh, this is some unipathic. Oh, man. Yeah, you just go for the external villagers. I mean, no one's going to actually stay inside their small little bubble here. You can see that I put both of my TCs outside. Why? Because, I mean, look at the wood line I have in here. It's terrible. So, the plan is that I can go for Knights. So you guys got sick of me booming for a while, and now you're gonna get sick of me going for Knights. I'll go for Knights. I'll try and make some Teutonic Knights this game if I don't get, like, positively owned, but it seems that quite a few of the players in here are confident, and their slowest players are not that slow, so... Go for Knights, try and find the external, lumber camps, mining camps, and whatnot. When you're raiding, you always want to avoid the town centers if you can, like the Plague, because that's when you get owned. I mean, look at this. This is a prime raiding target. You see Tank over here. He's got this thing. See, Shadow says, yo, Rez, I can advance quickly, but I can't seem to get up armies until the Imperial Age. It feels like the enemies start their armies in feudal. Well, I mean, that's going to take some practice, so I always recommend that, head on over to the Steam Workshop and maybe give my custom AI a shot as it does. I think it's very, very good for practice. And the new version that just came out is very, very good. It's going to take practice, but really, like, if you have a strong economy, there's nothing you can't accomplish. It's really true. So by learning to build a strong eco, the military aspect of the game should just come secondary. Really, if you're focusing on keeping your town center always working and always making villagers, like, it should never be idle until you have, like, at least 100 plus. Depends on your pop settings, of course. I mean, if you're playing on 300 pop, you probably want 150 villagers. You want want it to be about half the max pop of the game. If your town center is always working, never idle, the difference is phenomenal. That's a lot of delay. I'm just trying to delete this farm, move it down one more tile. So if you get that down, you'll find that you'll be able to sustain troop production better. Yeah, it makes a very, very big difference. Once you get the strong eco, you'll be able to afford a military. Yeah, just a lot quicker. If you get that down, then there's nothing you can't do. The sky is the limit, my friend. Just keep that town center always working. If you can like say that it just never is idle, then oh my god, you just win. And of course, you can always try, just like once you get the villager production rolling. If you're also poor and you're still making a lot of villagers, make sure you're getting double bid axe like really early. Like unless you're going for what the fuck? What the fuck? What was that? Jesus Christ, Aoe2, what? Is this guy okay? I just want him to go this direction, man. Alright, he doesn't want to, he wants to go to the left. Whatever, man, follow your dreams. Ugh. Oh man, just make sure you get, unless you're going for fast castlage, man, get double bid axe, you know, really pretty early on. It makes a huge difference. Wheelbarrow, handcart, all those eco techs, it matters. Now this isn't really a night rush because, I mean, I'm playing Fortress and I kind of want to get at a little bit of an eco first. It's also 3v5, so it's important that I gain an eco lead while I still can. So I'm not committing too hard into these knights, but I'm going to start, you know, going 2 stables now. What was that? I'm so confused. I am so confused. Oh, you didn't build a farm, did you? Okay, I would like this, this here relic. Yeah, I'm actually getting an early relic. What is this? What? Who's an asshole? What? Ooh, the knights. Salva. Ooh, that forward TC. That gate. Rez likes that. It's aggressive. What the? Finish the houses faster, my friend. What do I pay you for? Don't tell the villagers I don't pay them. That's when they revolt and things get real bad. Oh, man. I guess I build another thingy over there. I'm using the technical term here, thingy. Get this scale barding armor, man, because you're going to be soaking up a lot of damage from town centers by accident and crossbowmen and stuff. Getting the defense is good. Oh my god, everybody's going for knights. You guys thought that the booming was predictable, man. Pretty soon everyone's going to be like, oh, where's my res knights emote? Why is he always go knights? You guys want to see standard meta tactics, man. It's just me and knights. I'll try and throw in some Teutonic Knights, though, in the late game if I can. Now, those are fun knights. Well, we'll see. I got a really early relic, so maybe this snowballs me enough gold to make a difference. I don't know. Relics are pretty underrated. I mean, I don't usually get them very early because my attention is divided between playing the game, reading the Twitch chat, providing meaningful commentary, so it can be tricky for me to do all that, and relics don't usually make a huge difference, but maybe they do now. I'm gonna find out. Alright, see you, Shadow. Thanks for tuning in, my friend. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you had a good one. Go full scouts. As the Teutons, I agree. Why not Lando? That is just the optimal strategy right here. Good choice. Oh, more houses, I guess. Knights are rolling out. Not really a night rush. I'm just making knights. And it looks like Tank is having a good game, and I'm going to try and fix that. I'm going to try and fix that as fast as possible. I'm just gonna kill his economy. I see he has a mining camp right there, so this is perfect. Easy pickings. Can I stop getting housed? I'm building houses, they're just not building fast enough. And the level 2 defense upgrade's pretty good too. And the knights are on the move out. Mr. Monk, looking for stuff. Yes, actually, Okami-sensei. In fact, I have a video of, that happening to... I think it happened to Nico, yeah? If you search, Zero Empire's Invitational, Gold Rush, or something like that, it should pop up. It's a really, really funny game. You will be able to see a little bit of a wolf rush going on here. Alright, so, I've killed his entire economy here. We got his one villager. Alright, we've already won. You go home, boys. Pack up the knights, pack up the bags. We're out. War is over, my friends. Oh, well played. Got that one miner. That's perfect. What the fuck? Is this how Tank's gonna get me housed? Because he's gonna stand on that one house? Oh my god. That's a strategy. I've never seen that before. Get your opponent housed by blocking off his house spot. That's legit. Well, it almost worked too. He almost got away with it. Except I caught that. I caught him red-handed. Okay, well, I don't think he has any more exterior villagers here, but there might be a hole in there. Gonna go get, swing that around. Good night, telemachos. May the drawing be with you. Okay. Well, might as well just, you know, get those eco-techs. Eco-techs makes a huge difference. This guy ever get the relic? Oh, he's on the way. I'm going in, tank. I'm going in dry. Tank, my friend. That's just not... Tank, 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 tank. Tank, man. Come on, come on, come on. You can't do this. I thought we had something special. So I'm going real heavy onto, Oh, kill it, kill it, kill it, so I don't have to send some knights. Yes. Perfect. What's going on over here? Good things are going on in this location. Alright, not bad. He might still get me housed, though. Oh, man. Okay, well, just ungarrison some bills. Blah, 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 blah. I'll do a 1v1 versus my eye for you guys. A video on that real soon. Just takes me some time. Limpan Storm seems to be having a good game. I would like to fix that if I can. What's going on over here? Ooh, he's walling in my knights. Oh my. Alright, well, that's kind of a thing, I guess. I mean, I don't care if I lose all those knights. That's pretty cheeky of him, though. It's a good play. I'm going really early for the relics. What is this? Although it is standard victory. I started doing that to mix up the low-rated games for you guys. Maybe we'll see some wonder. I have played the War is Coming maps. Why not Lando? I've played quite a few of them. I've been really enjoying the War is Coming Land Nomad as the resource, as like the villager layout and stuff. It's a little less variance. I like that. It's a little bit nicer. Ooh, kill him. Well, not too much I can do here. I am kind of boxed in. Fuck it. We'll do it live. I'm going in. I'm going in. I'm going in that direction. Making vills. I think this farmer... He's lost his mind. Oh, God. Please, no. Those are not my knights, but I will trade them for your villagers. It's a 3v5, so I gotta take the trades I can. Oh, shit. Alright, these knights are dead anyway. I don't really care. This guy's still standing around. There's nothing actually blocking him this time. This monk never make it? Oh, he's just real slow. Okay. Well, if I build a siege workshop, a university, started getting rolling on the Imperial Age, could have had that up a lot sooner, that's for certain. Stone mining sounds like a plan. Yeah, and I'll just try to advance as fast as humanly possible. I don't care if I trade those knights away, it doesn't really matter. Not gonna really get to do anything with them. I'm just making more houses than any man ever should. And yeah, just get up to Imp. See where life takes us. See if the Teutonic Knights are the solution. Relic victory, please, maybe. I might do another match after this. Depends how long this one goes, but probably this will be the end. We'll see. We'll see. Still have Pokemon on Sunday anyway. One extra knight. Don't think this guy can do anything at all. Well, he might be able to cause some hell over here. Screw it. I've got a couple knights as well, which I'll be able to send in with the Teutonic Knights. I should actually just be able to advance off this, so... That's good. Oh, that's good. Where's the ping? I can't even see it. Alright. It's... Oh, there you go. Alright. Okay, I mean, yeah, I guess I build a castle. The enthusiasm from me is oozing from every orifice. I mean, to be honest, I don't know how this actually works. Teutonic Knights can be really good. I mean, they're like an insanely hard counter to trash units, even if it's units that don't cost gold, but they get kited so hard. God, there's like no wood on Fortress, it's the worst. Oh gosh. Alright, well, put a TC over there. Yeah, I'll probably have to back this up with some helms or something. Help them on this side. That's a lot of trash units you've got there, so maybe this is the solution. way to another castle. Try and put that down over here, I guess. I really hate putting my castles offensively. I really do. You know, actually, I'm gonna have it back here to protect the TC. I really hate having my castles offensively like this. I do. Oh no, he's watching. No, no. I got a villager. I actually don't care. This knight can die now. So, yeah, I'll throw in some helps or something like that. Teutonic Knights could be really, really useful over on this side, actually. So, I try prioritizing that. Get this castle up. I should send more forward vills, because the Teutonic Knights don't travel very well on their own. A bunch of barracks. Get chemistry, throw in some hand cannons. Another problem with the Teutons is that they're actually very good civ, but they don't have very mobile units. Like, they've got paladins, but their paladins are pretty slow. So that's the thing. Okay. He has, ooh, interesting. Long swordsman. Now, who's the most uppity person on their team? It looks like Limpan Storm is the person who's just really, really getting too many big ideas. So we gotta crush him first, I think. Oh, might as well get Cavalier, get this thing, research all the technologies in the game. Don't see any feasible relics to take. Maybe this one. There's no way. There's no way. They're gonna see me do it. But this monk has already served his purpose. That's fine. Okay. Get all my ecotechs. Very important. I have a lot of town centers, so I can keep getting, working on my villager counts. Guess I'll be really aggressive with the gold mines in the meantime, and, yeah. Get conscription. Oh, hello. I do believe you've walked into the wrong neighborhood. Oh, he's actually turned the side around. Well played, Salva. You don't even need me. Don't even need me. How much is this tech? It's awfully expensive. That's a mining camp. That's not a farm. Okay. More stuff. Now I can afford it. Now, yeah, I will not forget the Elite Teutonic Knights, man. We gotta throw a couple of those in there, I think. Wins games. It does something to games. I don't know if it wins or loses them, but it's a unit. Sometimes, though, it can be really good. If you happen to have gold and your opponents are making, like, nothing but trash units, Teutonic Knights are ridiculous. There's, like, no way to beat them at all. Yeah, they're just literally unkillable. Like, they just hard counter all trash units. Because they have 2 Pierce Armor, which is enough that Skirms do, like, literally nothing. Well, they have 2, which goes up to +4. And what that means is that... Teutonic Knights. So, 2 + 4 is 6, and the Skirmishers go up to 7 attack, 3 + 4, so they do nothing. The Skirms, they do nothing. And, you know, Teutonic Knights have OP, you know, melee stats. Now, melee armor, I need another blacksmith so I can get out some upgrades. I think that's, some order, guilds, why not? Might need to sell resources. I guess I'll send a couple Teutonic Knights on this side. I don't know, man. The world always... Wow, that's a lot of shit. But Teutonic Knights are great against everything they're making, so in theory, this is the best game... What? Wait, what? I was gonna say this is like the best game for Teutonic Knights. Hello? I never do town watch, you're right, Carmen Double. They do get up to 8 attack, that's true, that's true. They could do a whopping 2 damage versus your like 100 billion HP Teutonic Knights. They might be slow, but boy do they just cut through most units like butter. Oh, it's just scary. Oh man. You know, he might have me outnumbered, and I might have like no upgrades at all, but I'm taking literally no damage. Greetings, friend. Oh god. Oh man, if I was the Persians, the elephants would destroy you. Okay, well, good news, good news, good news. Got a scary as fuck army. Oh, this is looking solid. Oh, well. How the tables have turned, sir. Oh, chemistry, that's what I was looking for. Now, what about the Teutonic Knights on this side? Haven't made it yet. They'll get there. Eventually. Now, Teutonic Knights also have the added benefit of actually creating incredibly quickly. And, you know, who knows? I haven't seen this combo, but maybe they're the type of thing that's great to pair with monks to, you know, heal them up. Maybe. Kind of. I can dream, guys. I don't know, they do spawn very quickly, so I have seen some games where like top level players will forward a castle on their opponent in the castle age and they'll start pumping out Teutonic Knights because they do spawn real fast. Okay, well, see, the thing is, look at all these dead bodies. I just want to show off these dead bodies. How many units do I actually have? Not that many. Mostly because your melee units do literally nothing to Teutonic Knights. They're incredibly easy to counter, but holy crap are they a unit that is hard to deal with if you don't actually build any counters. They're like a really binary unit. They're insanely good against some things, insanely bad against others, and if for some reason Teutonic Knights are owning you, then consider investing in good old Hand Cannoneers, old reliable as I like to call that unit. Consider investing in the Hand Cannoneers, they're always a great one. Hand Cannoneers never let you down. Ranged units in general, like Arbalists, with preferably more attack than like Skirms. I mean, look at this, they're just owning them. I have like no guys. This is like 300, except the guys have like an infinite health bar. Now, Plumed Archer's pretty good against Teutonic Knights, but again, not that amazing, except because these guys are, one, they're not elite Teutonic Knights. Oh shit, he resigned? When did that happen? I don't even remember when that happened. I don't, okay, alright, I guess he just resigned. That's fine too, I guess. Okay. So, yeah. These guys, they don't have very much attack yet. So they're not that great. You still can kite the piss out of Teutonic Knights, but what if I don't want to chase you? What if I just want to, you know, ruin your dreams and just go straight for the throat? And since I've got chemistry, I can start going for units to counter the Plumed Archers and just really do some work here. Throw in some Bombard Cannons, which are great. Heavy Scorpions can also be pretty good against Teutonic Knights. Oh, yeah, you can hit and run the Teutonic Knights with Skirms. It's just gonna take all year. Oh man, this is just satisfying, I gotta say. Nothing but Teutonic Knights. Does he want this stone? Probably does. Probably does, but I would like another castle, so I'm just gonna buy some. Wow, that's really expensive food. Put down another castle, why not? Now, Captain Dolphin's got a little bit of an economy right here. I'm gonna fix that. I also have some Skirms with no upgrades whatsoever, mostly to go deal with his Plumed Archers. Start a little trade line. Where's the best place to do this? Guess we'll trade purple, even though he's kind of just knee-deep in the battlefield. I feel like Lucky Jaker, aka Old School GG, resigned a little bit too early, as, I mean, his actual base is completely untouched, so I have no idea why he actually resigned. I feel like that was unfortunate for his team, as I think his team is just going to get overwhelmed if they don't all lag out and disconnect. I think his team is just going to get overwhelmed on this side. Yeah. I think there's a premature, not ejaculation, guys, resignation. Probably would have stuck with it just a little bit longer, because it's not like anybody on his team is actually dead yet, and neither is he. I mean, yeah, he's been having a rough game, and Salva's been pressuring him pretty hard, but he ain't dead yet. I mean, now things are looking a lot worse, but perhaps if he was here for the last 5 or so minutes, things would have been better. You never know. You don't have to play a losing game, of course. That's just my 2 cents. Might have been winnable. Maybe. Now, yeah, I guess that monk never really made it wherever he was going. Yeah, there's no way in hell. Teutonic Knights! Wow, this is power. Now you're playing with Teutonic Knights, my friends. Holy shit. You guys wanted to see Teutonic Knights, and I don't think that you could have asked for a better example of how good they are when they work. Like, when Teutonic Knights are on, they're on. When they're off, they're pretty off. But when they're on, they're on. I mean, this is just how not to deal with Teutonic Knights, I guess. Like, you need Hand Cannoneers. I mean, alright, let's look at this. Byzantines, I would have loved to have seen some ranged units, some Arbalists, you know, Hand Cannoneers, that would have been great. Magyars, maybe some Arbalists. From Red, maybe some Arbalists. Tank, Plumed Archers, so he's already pretty good with that one. I mean, yeah, there were a bunch of knights running around, so you gotta back them up with some spears, but yeah, you know, a little bit more of a well-balanced army comp. I mean, their army comp was good for the time being, but you gotta start transitioning into other stuff besides all these melee units like Lampan Storm's making. Look at all these extra stables. GG well played, yes. Nice try, my friends. You can't beat the best unit in the game. It's the best unit in the game, my friends. Oh, man. Oh, this is a good one. This is a good one indeed. It's been a good day for streaming, I gotta say. Making Teutonic Knights look overpowered. Yeah, you gotta transition into other units, and that's tricky. It's always tricky. Takes practice. Takes practice. They didn't know I was going Teutonic Knights, but they've had enough time that, you know, throw in some archer ranges, a little pinch of salt, some pepper, a little bit of oregano, some garlic, and you got a recipe for success. Just throw in a couple ranged units and you're good. Cooking up victory. What map is this? This is Fortress. It's me, I think. Oh, good night, Pete. Thank you so much for tuning in. But yeah, I mean, look at the Teutonic Knight value here. They just eat through every unit basically that's melee. They're hard countered by ranged. They're like the exact opposite of Huskarls, except they're really fucking slow. But they have way better stats than Huskarls. They're also really expensive. So, you know, you can mass them up both really quickly, and they're both very, very binary units that are designed to serve a specific purpose, very niche. But they're very good at what they actually do. It's a shame we didn't get to see too much action from Red here, but again, if you're slow and you need to speed it up, then the real trick is definitely... God, these guys are so slow. The real trick is making sure your town center is always working, creating vills, doing something right. Should always be doing something. That's the idea. I'm in his economy, and I'm gonna walk really slowly into it, and I'm gonna just kill everything really slowly. And Teutonic Knights, they're like having sex with a tortoise. It's great. It's great. Well, might as well put down another lumber camp. Probably could use another farm, I guess. I don't know. More houses, yeah? Jeez, I mean, this is Teutonic Knights for you. Oh man, I gotta make these guys more often. This unit is broken. This guy's Teutonic Knights are crazy. My melee units can't win against units like that. Oh, you're halberd. Oh, shit. Alright, Elite Longwomen's like the hard counter to Teutonic Knights. Either that or like Janissaries. Conquistadors are the worst, because they can kite you too. That's when I throw in Siege Onagers or something like that and really just shit in his day. Or I'm gonna walk really menacingly, really slowly in his general direction until he backs the fuck off. Or I'll make Paladins. That's fine, Lucky Jaker. You gave me to roll. I think it was probably worth it sticking around for another, like, maybe 4 to 5 minutes, maybe, but... I mean, I understand this game is probably over. But you never know! You tried, though. You had a pretty rough time on your side. Oh, God, look at this guy. Oh, God, he's just kiting me. Look at the micro. Oh, it's the worst. So I not have all three? Okay. Could build another castle. Yeah, when is that ever a bad idea? Give me another castle. Okay, well, I guess I gotta make some sort of ranged unit. You know, or I can just, you know, just take everything he holds dear. Don't make me upgrade to Onagers, man. Don't make me do that. Usually, generally speaking, have to back up your Teutonic Knights with units to support them. Because remember, they are just the worst against ranged units of all kinds, so... What you really want to be doing is backing them up with units that are good against the things that counter Teutonic Knights. So you want to have an army that really, like, complements... The units should complement each other, I guess, if that makes any sense at all. So, you know, you throw in some Siege Onagers, although those will hit your own Teutonic Knights, probably. Skirmishers can be decent, although you don't get Vodkin arrows, so that's not the best. Paladins, always a nice one. Siege, Onagers, Bombard Cannons. Hope your teammates have the appropriate units and they're also not making Teutonic Knights. GG, Captain Dolphin, you get us next time. What the fuck? Those aren't my guys! Oh, no. Oh, man. This isn't your base. You're in the wrong neighborhood. This is not your base. Oh, shit. No defensive castles because I'm Teutons. And the Teutons might be defensive civilization. I mean, also, that's when Teutonic Knights really excel. Oh, shit, I'm PopCap. These guys will never spawn in time. I might lose this TC. The Teutonic Knights are such a good defensive civilization because while their Teutonic Knights are so slow, they also spawn incredibly fast. And what this means is that, well, you have a huge natural home field advantage. And not only that, but their castles are really buffed too. So it all kind of balances out. And yeah, we can see that why the Teutonic Knights... The Teutons, such a good defensive civilization. Not gonna lose this castle. That's good. Yeah, that's right. You better go, man. Go far away. You gotta get out. I'm gonna chase after him though. Oh no 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 no. No 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 no. Alright, this is when I just attack move in his general direction. That's how you micro Teutonic Knights, guys. You just A move in their general direction. Well, they're not the most efficient raiding unit, what can I say? Could you just not kill my guys? Get him, Helms! Just get him, come on. Come on, just get him. If you could just get this guy. Oh man. Counters mass Janissaries, it can be kind of tricky, but, you know, Onagers are your friend. I'm gonna get you, dude. You can back up incredibly slowly all you want, but I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. You can run, but you can't hide. Is he really trying to run still? I mean, I can't stop him. What the fuck are my guys doing? You see them just spazzing out? Oh my god. Alright, well, I'm just gonna keep chasing you. I'm gonna keep chasing you. Look, I'm just backing up. This is Teutonic Knights in a nutshell. Just the kiting is ridiculous. I'm just gonna worm my way in here. I'm not even gonna bother with those units. Oh Jesus. Like, Onagers are a good match with Teutonic Knights though, because they punish your opponent for standing still briefly to go like fire a shot. See, that's when you just kill them all with an Onager shot. Onager's pretty slow though too. I mean, Cav Archers just also kind of ruin Teutonic Knights. Oh, thank Christ. Well, that's all taken care of. Alright, well, now that their teammates have resigned, I mean, here's the thing, is once everybody on your team has resigned, I mean, that's when I think it's time to throw in the towel. I understand that Law hasn't really got to do too much this game, so he wants to get in on some action, but... game's over. In the nicest way possible, the game is over. And I don't think we need to drag this one out too much. They're not coming back in this. It's a 3v2. Well, I mean, it's feasible, but we have so much map control. I don't know. I mean, they're not stronger than any of us individually. It's not. Good night, Peer Spam. Hey, we're tuning in. Are we talking about RuneScape now? Oh, nice. Used to love me some RuneScape. Used to play that all the time, man. That was like one of my favorite games as a kid. Not my favorite, but one of my favorites. Favorite would definitely be Aoe2. What a shock. Hello, halberdiers hiding inside this town center like cowards. That's interesting. Just send those guys over there. You guys can all be deleted. Straight to the gulags. Okay. Move the line forward. Finish this guy. I don't know if Law has lost a single longbowman this year. Oh, Law, don't forget chemistry at the university. It adds +1 attack to archers, too. And if you don't have ballistics, might help as well. Look at Rez fraternizing with the enemy. Oh my. Yep, Elgabong, nailed it. I know, yeah, you wouldn't believe it. Yeah, Aoe2, my favorite childhood game. Bizarre. Whoa! This guy's doing the safety dance or something like that. Holy shit. What is this? I say that a lot because Aoe2 HD just continually surprising me. You're doing pretty well though. We all have to start somewhere. The secret is making sure your town center is always making bills until you have at least half the max palm. So like 150 for 3. That should help him out a lot. Yeah, that makes a huge difference, all the difference in the world. I like that he's backing up his guy slightly. He's missing a couple upgrades, which does make a difference, especially when you're dealing with Teutonic Knights. That's just some unfortunate raiding. Oh, I have stuff over here. Well, if he doesn't want this stone mine, this mine is mine. Moving in. I'm hungry, guys. This game needs to end. Rez very hungry. Oh my god, yeah, I played so much RuneScape. Holy shit. That's why I'm a huge fan of this relatively new MMO called Eldiven. You might catch me on it sometimes. It's a lot like... I think it's like just a lot better version of RuneScape. Yeah. Just, it gives me that huge nostalgia boner. Except it's got much better combat, much better, like, PvP, I think, at least. Like, better variety in classes. Great developers. You can trade. There's, like, the membership fee in that game. What I like about, like, RuneScape, I guess, is, like, it's more, like, classless, and that you can just be whatever you want. I mean, I didn't play that much in the realm of, like, PvE combat stuff. I mostly just leveled up professions and hung out with my clan mates. I've been in a bunch of clans, and I ran a couple as well. I was only, like, I had, like, 2 accounts. Like, one of them was, like, level 80, and the other was, like, level 50. But I had, like, level 100 in a couple of professions. I played a lot of Castle Wars and Pest Control. What I like about Eldiven, I guess, is that while there are things for, like, members, obviously you pay a subscription, you know, RuneScape always felt like the member thing was, like, the free aspect of RuneScape is like a demo. It's like a demo. It's not that great. I remember signing back on RuneScape after a couple of years. I kind of quit after they, you know, removing the wilderness made me kind of sad because I love the wilderness. I thought that was fun. When they removed free trading, I was like, alright, well... I don't know, I signed back on, I started getting like a shitload of notifications about this thing called like the Squeal of Fortune. I was like, oh god. There's nothing but notifications about that, whatever that is. Constantly trying to get me to pay money for that. I guess that's how they make money. And yeah, I went to like my bank and I was like, oh, this hat is members only. You know, every 5 feet it's like, oh, this is members only. Whereas you get like, you level up faster if you pay the monthly fee in Eldiven, but you definitely don't need to. I mean, I can say that I think I level up too fast without the membership. So that's what I like. Every piece of content is obtainable without paying a penny. That's what I like. Like, you can pay if you want to. You pay for convenience, not for necessity. And RuneScape like gives you a abhorrently tiny amount of content for free players. So I played it all the time back. I didn't play that much RuneScape Classic, but as soon as it, you know, got its vaguely 3D graphics, I played a lot of it. I played it for several years. Yeah. Didn't do very much PvE, but I played a lot of, because I thought the combat was, like, pretty meh. I like classless MMOs. I really do. I think that the classless system is nice, because I don't know about you guys, I can't make up my mind at all when it comes to, like, what class to pick in RPGs. Yeah, I always change my mind. I like being classless, being able to do all of them. Also, what I didn't like about World of Warcraft, even though it's a great game, is that you can't do all the professions. That always struck me as weird. I really like that in like Eldiven and RuneScape you can do all the professions. I like that. I don't like having to pick a bunch of them. You know, if I want to go, part of the cool thing for me exploring a new zone was just, you know, harvesting collecting the new resources and seeing what else is new there besides the mobs. You know, I like to be able to, you know, gather stuff from the trees and stuff. I think that's cool. That's the exploring aspect of it. Finding a new type of thing to gather was exciting. Ooh. But that's boring to some people, of course. Those are all great games, but yeah, I like the classless system. There's a lot of freedom in that. It's nice. Getting through these walls is gonna be hell on earth if he would just use his onagers to go shoot at these. So yeah, that's my RuneScape story. Had a lot of fun with that game. A lot of fun. Now I play Eldiven from time to time, but I don't have enough free time, I think, to justify playing an MMO. I tried playing World of Warcraft for a bit, but I found that, you know, since vanilla, like, they made it, like, really easy in the early game. I thought it was, like, pretty boring, honestly. Like, as a priest, I never had to heal myself until, like, I don't know, I was, like, level 20. Everybody just running through the early game dungeons with heirlooms. I was like, well, as interesting as the late game is, depending on your starting zone, the early game could not be that fun. Like, some of the more outdated starting zones, like the Blood Elf zone, I was like, yeah, this is not nearly as fun, whereas the Worgans and the Goblins, like, that's just pretty cool. So, but I don't really have enough time, I think, to dedicate myself to WoW. It's weird in thinking that World of Warcraft is, like, somewhat, sort of, almost a single-player game until you hit the level cap, so it's hard for me to justify, telling my friends to go play that with me. It's like, no, man, it gets better. That's the slogan, is it gets better. And I don't have enough free time to roll with that, but I know the late game is great. Oh, man. I want to eat, man. Why is this game taking so fucking long? Oh. Good night, Mark Finn. Here's your Teutons game. Pretty long, but here's your Teutons game. spirit, Terry Bird, man. That's how we do it here. Holy shit. Can we call it game? Instead of doing this. Also this flag. Oh man. Oh, it's been a long time since someone has just taken their remaining villagers and just built a maze of walls. I mean, I don't want to be rude to these guys, but thank you. I appreciate it, Law. I don't want to be rude to these guys, but the game is starting to lag really badly for reasons I don't understand. Maybe somebody's still watching this game and torrenting HD porn, which again, we don't judge. Hey man, some people play Aoe2 with one hand on the mouse and their left hand in their pants. And you know, Resonance accepts people of all shapes and sizes and creeds. If that's how you get your kicks, man, I don't care. All right, Limban Storm, please reside. You stalled long enough. Sounds good, Max Maze. I appreciate it. Look forward to seeing you guys on Sunday. This game has been over for far too long. Thank God. Thank you for resigning. Thank you. Bless you, Limpan Storm. May Steve bless you. Oh man, that game was long. I started talking about MMOs, man. You know, I'm curious, when I upload this to YouTube, you know, please do let me know what kind of other games that you enjoy, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I don't know. Let me know if you used to play RuneScape. I mean, that was like my favorite game ever until they removed free trading in Wilderness. That was a little unfortunate. Yeah, I don't know. But I had a lot of fun with that game. You know, I get a lot of bizarre, odd pleasure from playing, like, games that are objectively very simple. Like, something is just a... I mean, like, the combat in games, like, and MMOs isn't very interesting usually. Like, if you're looking for, like, an interesting RP, like, if you're looking for, like, interesting combat, I mean, you play Dark Souls, right? But, like, there's something, like, cathartic and relaxing about questing. I don't know. Everyone loves RuneScape, man. That was the shit. 237 buildings raised. Teutonic Knights. Look at this KDA. Look at this. Now, what I don't want to happen is everybody and their mother starts playing Teutons and making nothing but Teutonic Knights, because they see this. But, you know, in the right situation, guys, Teutonic Knights are ridiculous. In the right situation, they just ruin dreams. And would have liked to see a couple more villagers and the players here are a little closer to 100. Remember, this is a 300 pop game, so, you know, 130 is appropriate, 167 is appropriate. You want to try and go a little closer to half the max pop of the game, so maybe more villas would have helped a little bit. Yeah, you can see from the timeline that this game was going places for a while. Oof. Oof. Guys, Teutonic Knights. Counter them with ranged units, don't make melee units, just do what Law did, and you just back up a little bit. You just back up, you make a ton of longbowmen, and you just destroy dreams. You just destroy dreams. Wow, okay. And as I'm closing off this video, something I wanted to mention is that the Pokemon Alpha Sapphire Let's Play, which, you know, I'm doing on Sundays, I'd appreciate it if you give it a look, because starting from Part 6, things get a little bit more exciting. Part 6 is when the first real struggle happens, so make sure you keep your eyes peeled for that on YouTube, as we'll be uploading that real soon. That one's a tearjerker, I'll tell you that. Game was really easy and not very exciting up till then, but it gets better. You know, I was just talking about, actually, how the slogan with World of Warcraft, the It Gets Better thing, is not not very good, no matter how good the late game is, so maybe, yeah, after Pokemon it might do something else. Well, I will do something else. The question is what? I'm always open to suggestions if you guys want to, you know, leave me a YouTube comment or let me know on Twitch. I was thinking we do the Warcraft 3 campaign. I was thinking Warcraft 3 campaign would be really fun. This is also an RTS game. You know, while Pokemon and Aoe2 are similar in that they're strategy games, and they both have a lot of depth to them, and I think that they're both very fun to watch. They do play out pretty differently, whereas Warcraft 3 is something that's a bit more relatable, so maybe do the Warcraft 3 campaign, we'll see. Yeah, I don't know. I got ideas. I'll do more Galactic Battlegrounds, Expert Aoe2 games, etc. Blah 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 blah. As soon as I get more free time, I got like homework and craft to do, and then I'll get back on that. I wanted to release my custom AI, the new version of my AI, which you can find a link to that in the video description. I want to post that in the Steam Workshop and finish that up before I got back to doing like War is Coming stuff, because it's already on hold, and take a little brief break from all the other junk. But I'll get back into that ASAP. No, I'll still throw in Galactic Battlegrounds for quite some time. the Black Winds. I was talking about like Warcraft 3 is like a like one-time little Let's Play, whereas Galactic Battlegrounds I'll probably just keep mixed in every now and then with the usual flow of content. Blah 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 blah. Maybe the AoE2 campaign, but I was thinking of doing something that's like not AoE2 every now and then, the Satan Fish, for variety purposes. AoE2 is like my favorite game, but variety is also the spice of life, and I do play other games, and I think it's fun to show those off. So even if you're not a fan of AoE2, if you enjoy the way I do content, you should enjoy the other stuff too, hopefully, if I'm doing a good job. There are always ways I can do things better, so let me know how I can make this stuff more interesting. Regardless, thank you so much for watching this video, guys. A long one, I'll tell you. If you enjoyed it, please do leave me a like rating, as this helped me out a lot, and I really appreciate the support. I'm going to keep doing my best to bring you guys awesome content, and more stuff's on the way. If you enjoyed this video, you'll probably like the rest of the stuff on my YouTube channel as well, so feel free to go give those all a look. I have plenty of other Age of Empires 2 videos there, as well as videos for other games, so if you like this one, you'll probably like those as well. In fact, if you want to see more Teutonic Knight action, if this wasn't enough for you, you can search my other Teutons videos on my YouTube channel. I actually have one where I do a Teutonic Knight rush. Actually, it was a 3v5 on Mega Random, and that worked out disgustingly well for some reason. I'm not quite sure. Well, it wasn't really it's sort of a Teutonic Knight rush. It was, you know, I did Mass Teutonic Knights again, and we also got some great success out of that. Oh, man. Either way, you know, part 6 for Alpha Sapphire is coming out real soon. Thank you for watching, guys. I'm going to be back in just a minute to go answer any last-minute questions if you just have questions for me. Just in general, because, you know, during these games, my attention's divided, so sometimes I do miss out on a couple questions. So, be back in just a little bit for a Q&A. Thanks again for the support as always, guys. Much appreciated. And yeah, I'll see you all in just a moment. So yeah, GG well played, guys. GG well played. Great to finally play with you, Tank Captain Dolphin.